should be gone. Hello, YouTube. Apologies, we are a little bit later than advertised. We had a few technical issues. So this was arranged at the last minute stream. It was like 8:30, and Trig said, "There's nothing to watch. There's nothing to watch on tonight. We need some FPL content out there. I think Black Box and Above Average are maybe having the night off. So we thought, why not go on? I've made my free transfers, and Trig, you are, I believe, you're considering a hit for Foden. Is that right, mate?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. It's all up in the air in the moment. Yeah, I am considering it. I'm leaning against it slightly now, I think.
Okay, but, why?
Thinking about it for a couple of days. Well, the fear factor's kind of dissipated a little bit, and Jai's got a reasonable fixture, so I might just hold off. 4 points. You don't really know if he's going to play or whether he comes off early because of a Real Madrid match.
He could be rotated, couldn't he?
I mean, he'd have to outscore Njai by more than 4 points. I mean, there's a good chance he will, but he'd have to get a goal, wouldn't he? So it's not guaranteed against Sunderland, is it? So
no, not at all. So
Njai's on penalties. So
I mean, I think you want to get him out sooner rather than later because they've got 2 difficult fixtures afterwards, haven't they? But you could leave it to the 5 free transfers, couldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, that was my original plan. And I think Foden, after Madrid, is away at Palace, isn't he? Which isn't a fantastic fixture. So I'll wait and see. I mean, it seems silly taking a hit in away in game week 15 in some respects because we get so many transfers next week, don't we?
It does, yeah. It does. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to talk through my free transfers and see what Trig thinks. I made mine about 6 o'clock. We'll have a look at Trig's dilemma of whether he should bring Foden in. And then we'll do a bit of a Q&A. And I'll be completely honest with you guys. I always start, I know I always drink in streams, but I always usually start streams 100% sober. I'm about 4 beers in. So I'm usually at the stage I'm at by the end of the stream. But Trig, have you noticed we've got the chat working on the screen, which we didn't have on Wednesday.
How do I add to it?
Well, you just write in the normal chat. It's just reflecting what's on normal YouTube.
So I have to go to YouTube if I want to talk back to them.
Exactly. It just lets us see it. So please, guys, don't swear or anything like that. Although I don't think that YouTube lets you anyway. All right, let's say we've already got 50 people in. Let's say hello. Hi to Kerry. I had a Prod. I see you had Prod was talking to Mike again on the Spaces the other night from we had on the other week, Trig. The world number 3. Let us know how he did last game week.
He did okay, I think.
Did he? We looked. We had a look on the lock-in, didn't we? Was he down to 10th?
Yeah, he's still up there, isn't he? He might have dropped a couple of spots.
Like the Beanie Man, Matthias, I'm 1974, Kevy, Matthias, Gregov, Abdul, who else we got in? Greg, hello Greg, Joseph, Andrew Barton, Claire, Steve, and She Busted Me Holmes, 4551. Our ranks, She Busted Me Holmes, 4551 are both on about 130, 140k, aren't we, Trig? Quite similar ranks.
Yeah, I think I'm down to about 180 now. I'm not sure. Sure. Yeah, 180. I mean, there's only like 3 or 4 points between us, I think, but it just shows how congested it is.
Yeah. We've got a better rank than Az, who's usually on at this time. I'll say that. Let's hope the Yellen's not watching, Jake. Let's hope the Yellen's not watching.
He's actually asking people on Twitter whether we should bring in Voltamada or Thiago this week. So, if he has to ask everyone on Twitter, then you're better off listening to us. Right.
That's just the engagement. All right. So I had 3 free transfers. You don't need to see my bench here, do you? And obviously I had to use them, so I just went to 6 o'clock tonight. I looked at the predicted teams on Fantasy Football Scout. So my transfers were, I'll tell you the two that I was certain of, Trig, that I wanted to do, and then the one that I did and ah a little bit about, but then I just pressed the button. So Cunha came in for Mbermo. I know Nightmares told me how terrible Cunha looked on Thursday, but I didn't want to leave that transfer to get rid of Mbermo next week. Why would I wait? When it would cost one of my 5 free transfers. Foden, of course, the man of the moment, in for Semenyo, and I could actually afford that, Trig, without because I thought, so my other transfer was Mateta down to Thiago. I thought I needed to do that to afford the transfer, but I didn't actually. So I could have changed my goalkeeper. Review was desperate for me. That's the third transfer it wanted me to make. It wanted me to go, I think it's Petrovic to Verbruggen, but I just thought this is one of those times with the price changes and stuff. So my plan was then maybe I could put Petrovic up to Raya next week, but I can't actually afford it. So anyway, those are my 3 moves, and I'm locked in captaining Haaland, Vice on Bruno. What do you reckon, Trig? I mean, it's the moves I've been saying I'm going to make all week. I'm not changing it.
So you're getting 5 free transfers. As soon as the game week starts, we'll be getting 5, won't we? Which means you have to use one next week. So,
yeah, I guess
you're going to change your goalkeeper next week, I guess, aren't you? Because we're going to be in the same situation again, aren't we? Where we have to use a transfer.
The problem is that I can't really see a better goalkeeper who I can get for $1 million more. You'd think.
I can't see a worse one.
Well, I could get Alisson. But Liverpool's defense. I mean, that's probably what I'll end up doing.
He's always injured.
I know. He's not injured at the minute, is he?
No, but he will be again soon.
He will be again, yeah, I guess.
Why don't you just get Verbruggen in, like it's telling you to do?
Because I don't know where else am I going to spend this £1 million, really? It's like I was looking.
Well, why do you need to spend it?
Well, I don't know. I can't see. Like usually it's like set some money aside. Like Salah, rubbish. I guess Palmer, but I've already got Saka, who could just pretty much they're the same price. I don't see where that $1 million is really going to add to my squad in the short term.
Well, yeah, but why do you need to spend it?
Well, in theory, I don't. I don't see Verbruggen massively outscoring Petrovic. I'd like an elite defence. Maybe Sanchez, like you suggested the other night.
Yeah, he's okay, I guess. He's not much of an improvement, is he? I think Sodo's always telling me to get the Brentford keeper for some reason, Callagher.
Yeah, review like him as well.
Or you could get Henderson. Henderson's all right, isn't he? Or even Ramsdale. You could get the Newcastle keeper, because I know the other one's coming back in about 4 or 5 weeks, possibly. But with all those transfers, that's not really a problem.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't like booking transfers in, though, especially for a keeper.
Well, someone will probably get injured anyway, won't they?
Probably, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy. Last... Come on.
I think Thiago was a good move, wasn't it, from Mateta? I mean, like I said, you could have gone Voltamado for like a short-term move, I guess.
Do you reckon they're going to hammer Burnley tomorrow? I don't know.
There's a chance, isn't there?
Yeah, you think so?
Away at Tottenham. I mean, Tottenham aren't great at home, are they?
No.
It's a funny one, that, isn't it? Because they've got the old Brentford manager is playing.
Yeah,
Brentford,
I'm 97.4 saying who's on my bench. I've got Dubravka, Richards, Rodon, and Guay, or whatever you say his name. So not really much. Not really much on the bench. So I think I'm pretty happy.
I think you've done the right thing bringing in Foden. So what was your third one? Yeah, you could have waited on that Bumo to Cunha, maybe.
But I had to use the transfer though.
Yeah, but you could have used it on Rodon.
Or the keeper, I guess.
Or the keeper, yeah. Because, I mean, the thing is, after this Wolves game, you might decide you don't even want to have 2 Man United midfielders,
Yeah,
let alone.
possibly.
Do you know what I mean? So you could have kept it on Bumo and then just kicked him out regardless. Because you might, yeah. We don't even know if Cunha's going to play, to be sure. But it's not bad moves, I think you've done. Foden's obviously the main one.
I guess, I don't know, it would take a bit of reordering, but we've talked about it before. We very rarely need our third bench, but maybe getting someone in who actually plays. But then I'd have to switch. I don't know. Is there a 5.5 million forward who plays who's worth it?
This is the thing. I mean, I think Gooey's only 4.2, isn't he? So you've got to spend a lot of extra money to actually find somebody
Yeah,
who plays.
I don't really see. I don't really see who I could get. I'd have to change formation basically and go to 3-4-3, and I don't really want to do that because I don't really want any other forwards.
I guess you could have got Voltemada in, but then you have to get rid of one of your midfielders. Oh, I suppose you could have taken downgraded Cunha to a 4.5 mid, couldn't you? And but I think your structure's good. I think you've done the right thing.
Nightmare was ripping the piss out of me when I said in our group chat earlier, Trig, I think you were asleep, that I bought Cunha in. He was like, "Did you see him the other night? Like, do you reckon I've made a mistake there? Have I blindly followed the models and been my sound effects are not online quick enough and been a..."
We don't know yet, do we? I mean, Bumo's going off to AFCON, isn't he? So Cunha's going to be quite a big part of their attack. But the problem is their attack's looking rubbish, isn't it? Which is he wasn't good against West Ham. I mean, he used to play for Wolves, so you never know what kind of effect that's going to have.
That was the deciding factor for me. I reckon they always seem to do well when they go. At least the players have got the right mental attitude. Always seem to do well when they go against their old teams, don't they?
Yeah, they normally do, don't they? I don't know if he left on bad terms or whether he was happy to go or whatever. He might be one of those that apologises when he scores. We shall see. Hopefully we find out.
Okay, so have a look at your team, Trig. And so I need to remove this. I'm still getting used to this.
I think you've moved your team to close to my team now.
Maybe. So let me just read out your team for... You haven't made any transfers yet, have you?
No, but I put Anderson in this graphic because he's probably for one I'm bringing in this week.
Right, so you got Sanchez away to Bournemouth, Lacroix away to Fulham, Virgil away to Leeds, Anderson away to Crystal Palace, Cunha away to Wolves. I guess you're ahead of the game there now, having Cunha. And Dye at home to Nottingham Forest, Saka, Fernandes, Anderson away to Everton, and then Haaland captain Thiago. Yeah, so what are you thinking, mate?
Well, the first one was bringing Anderson in there. That's my first transfer.
Yeah, you did that. And who was that?
That's what I'm
who was that for?
Who was it for? I can't remember.
Because we were on free hit the week before, weren't we?
Let me have a look. Yeah, it's a long time ago, isn't it? It was for Gabriel. I've only just taken Gabriel out.
Oh, defensive Anderson you bought in. Okay, I thought you meant midfielder.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So you've got the money to go to Ndiaye?
I've got Ndiaye.
I mean to go from Ndiaye. You've got the money to go from Ndiaye to Foden.
Yeah, I have now. Now I've done Gabriel to Anderson. I didn't have before. I couldn't do it as a single transfer. I could have done Cunha to Foden as a single transfer. I did think about that. I know you just brought him in. Brought him in, but I was actually thinking I could do Cunha to Foden. But I can take a -4 and do NGI to Foden.
I'm going to ask the chat.
Probably won't pay for itself in 1 week, but it is kind of like an insurance policy, just in case Foden does go crazy, and I'm going to lose a lot of ground if he does, aren't I?
Yeah, so I'm going to do. Right, I'm doing a rather complex poll here. Should Trig do a -4 to Ndiaye to Foden? Yes, no. Transfer out Cunha instead and take no hit. And do no hit. I know you'd still be doing a hit, wouldn't you, of course?
I would be if I did enjoy to.
Well, let's just do yes, no as the options. Let's just do yes, no as the options.
I think I've just got to be brave and stick with what I've got, stick with a plan. I mean, this was always my plan, but because Foden's gone off on one for the last 2 weeks and everyone's getting him in, I'm feeling a little bit exposed to risk. But I think I'm just going to cross my fingers and hope for the best here. The other thing, of course, is I probably will want Foden after this week, won't I? And his price is just going up at such a ridiculously quick rate that the longer I wait, I mean, he's also the highest transferred in player this week, isn't he? And I think only
1 million. 1 million.
I think only like 2 out of the 12 so far, or 13 or whatever it is, have actually got any points. Most of the highest transferred in every week has blanked. Is it 1 million?
Yeah, it's over 1 million. It's over 1 million because I had a check earlier.
That's crazy, isn't it?
I was just looking at Fantasy Football Scout to see if they have them in their lineup. They do, but they've not updated it yet.
Andrew was saying he thought that they'd tweaked the price change algorithm a little bit to slow it down to probably ready for next week, because there's going to be so many transfers next week, isn't there, that they might actually slow down the rate of price changes.
It's one of those transfers that could. It's one of those ones. He could be benched and do nothing, and Ndiaye could score a penalty, and you'll feel shit about it. Or it's one of those where Ndiaye could do nothing, and Foden could get another brace, and you will think, why didn't I make the obvious move? It's one of those you can't really win, I guess. Apart from, if you don't do it, you're not taking the -4.
Yeah. I mean, even if he gets 12 points, right? No, let's say he gets 14 points. Yeah, 14 points for Foden.
Okay.
So I'd have to take off -4 for a start off, wouldn't I? So that would mean I was 10 worse off. But then Ndiaye's going to get points, so you'd have to take off his points as well. So even if Ndiaye only gets 2, I'm only 8 points worse off, and that's if Foden gets 14. Do you know what I mean? So 8 points isn't huge. So, I mean, what are the chances of him getting 14 points? They're not that high, really. I mean, we think they are because he's kind of done it the last 2 games.
If you divide 14 games by 2, that's like he's only done it in 2 games. That's like a 1 in 7% chance. Do you know what I mean? Because he's not got really any points in any other ones, is he?
He is streaky though, isn't he? So we know he's on form. But there's a good chance Sunderland pay a bit more attention to him now. Do you know what I mean? Now that they know he's on form.
Yeah. I mean, I'll give my opinion. I don't think I would do it just because of the -4. If you had more transfers, I probably would. But it's a tough call because it's almost like one of those wins you can't win unless you win.
If we weren't getting all those free transfers next week, I would probably do it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because it would make my transfers easy next week. But my transfers are already easy next week, so I don't need to worry about it, really. So, yeah, I don't think logically it's the best move. I mean, it's more of a fear play, really. But, I mean, he's unlikely to get 20 points. I mean, if he got 20 points, it would be a disaster. But if he gets like 12 or whatever, it's not too much of a disaster. And like you said, there's always a chance Ndiaye could get a penalty or an attacking return. So, I think it's worth not doing it, probably. You can't kind of make transfers every week, can you? Because you're scared of somebody.
Yeah, the
But this
poll
one is
is.
a bit unusual, isn't it? Because like everybody's piling in on Foden.
Yeah, I mean, I guess from that perspective, if it doesn't work, the poll is really tight, Trig. It's going like 46%, 52%. It's I think
Yeah,
this
yeah.
it catches how close this decision is. You know what I mean in terms of what you should do.
I mean, there's
But
a few people that aren't doing it. I don't think Andy's not doing it, is he? Because he couldn't
let's talk
afford it. I think,
FPL. No, I don't think
yeah,
so.
I think Pickle wasn't doing it either because she couldn't afford it. And there are a few people who can't afford it who aren't taking hits for it. But I think everybody's a bit worried by not having him.
Yeah, it's generally one of those ones that is 50-50. But
It's not according to the model. According to the models, it's going to not be worth doing. But
this
yeah,
week.
yeah, this week for a hit.
But overall, I'm guessing it would say that it's worth it.
It wants me to bring Foden in next week. But
Yeah, fair enough.
in terms of a hit, I put like 8 weeks ahead and it reckons it claws back 2 of those 4 points over the next 6 weeks or whatever. But, it's all up in the air, really.
And any doubts on the Haaland captaincy?
None at all. I mean,
No.
I think I strayed once this season from Haaland and it didn't work. Because it's like we say to D Unit, it's one thing moving off Haaland, but you've also got to pick the right alternative, and none of them are as reliable as Haaland, are they?
I know, but he's now captaining Haaland, so I'm thinking he's going to mess Haaland up, and maybe I should captain Foden because I specifically watched
Yeah.
his video earlier to see who he was captaining.
I mean, that's one reason why I shouldn't take the hit, because there's no way I would captain Foden because you just don't know about his minutes, do you?
No.
So if I'm not prepared to captain him, then I shouldn't be prepared to take a hit for him either.
No.
I mean, there's Fernandez again. I think if you got Voltemada, it would be an interesting call, I think, if you were that way inclined. But I mean, personally, I see no reason to switch away from Haaland.
But
Crazy to do it, really.
we've advertised this one as a Q&A, Trig. Shall we? We haven't done a Q&A for a while, have we? Shall we get rid of our? Let's try this. Shall we actually do a Q&A, Trig? And
we'll do
people can actually see us in our thing. Right, so I'm going to write... I'll let our poll go for another couple of minutes. Actually, I'll write... Evening, Alex. Get your questions in now. And we will answer questions that come up there. Right, and then while we're waiting for some questions to come in, I will end this poll. Got 38 votes. 58% no. 42% yes. What are you laughing at?
Oh, that question that somebody put out.
What's that, mate? I've not even looked.
It's probably best you don't see it.
Does it involve cigarettes?
Yeah, it involves cigarettes.
Yeah, I think that probably has happened to me, to be honest with you, mate. Back in the days, I used to smoke cigarettes. We've got a lot of people. What do you think of O'Reilly and Rice's chances of starting? A couple of people said that, Trig. What do you recommend?
Who? Rice? I've no idea. You never know.
Yeah, we can't know, can we?
Pep's talking up O'Reilly starting, isn't he? Which probably means he's going to be benched. But I thought about getting O'Reilly this week, but I really want someone who's nailed. I'm thinking of getting him in game week 17 when 8-0 he goes off to AFCON.
Yeah, he's actually, when I said earlier about where would I spend that 1 million, you've just actually reminded me that could be somewhere that I would spend that 1 million on upgrading like a Richards or someone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah. I think it's 50-50. It's like Foden, isn't it? It's difficult. It's difficult to judge what Pep will do. But he does have a thing of talking up players and then benching them, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And he laughed when he was asked the question about Aït-Nouri as well. So about why he hadn't played many games. He might have been laughing because he knows he's playing him tomorrow.
Yeah. Is Estevai worth buying? Greg asks. Defcon every week. Estevai. No.
Is that the Burnley defender?
Yeah. He's down to 3.9 now.
Oh, is he?
I mean, I guess maybe with the 5 free transfers, if you wanted to do it then.
Yeah, he's all right for second on your bench, isn't he? I guess.
Yeah, he's done me fantastically when the few times I played him this season.
That's the trouble with upgrading the Leeds defender, Rodon, because then you don't have a 4 million defender, and which means you've got more on your bench, doesn't it? So, but I am thinking about upgrading Rodon at some stage, but maybe I shouldn't really.
Well, I only spent 4.1 on him. Yeah, you keep suggesting that, and I'm like, no, I want that 4.1, even if he's got terrible fixtures. Plus the fact he got us to 16 points or whatever it was back a few 4 or 5 game weeks ago. I'm sort of in love with him because of that. If you were a fish, what fish would you be? I would be the fish that I like. I'd be a shark. Like the blue screen around us, the new blue screen. Swimming around, dangerously snapping up the bigger content creators in the ranks. Above FPL Harry now. Did you see Nightmare's video earlier, Trig?
You're above Harry now.
I'm above Harry now. I'm 4th in the Nightmare League. So
what are your goals now for the season then, Gary, seeing as you're so high up?
Well, push on to beat my previous highest rank of 3,000. I guess that's got to be the goal.
You think that's a possibility this season?
Probably not, but it's got to be. Well, top 10k.
So when you got your high score, where were you at this stage in that season?
Similar. I think I've never got into the top 100,000 until February. I don't think. Not on a consistent basis, anyway. Do you know what I mean? I know you've been like up in the top 100 for the entire season, but like I've only ever got into the top 10k in the last couple of game weeks, I think.
I mean, last season I didn't get under 1 million until about game week 28, game week 29, and I finished 35k. So I'm thinking we can get top 10, top 20k.
What? When I was watching Nightmare's video earlier, and he was saying like this season is a write-off, and I was like, no, it's not. Like I was similarly ranked to him last year at this time of the season, 3 million the same, and I didn't quite get into the top 100,000, but I was like a couple of points off, and if I'd have played it better than that, I reckon him and even D Unit could get into the top 60,000 if they really put them. There's no point in writing the season off now.
I think I was 2 million at Christmas last year or something, at various points.
Yeah. We just happened
one or two big weeks and you fly up.
Exactly. We just have, in a realistic way, we've just happened to have a good start to the season. It could be next year it could be Darius and Andrew that are there and me and you in 3 or 4 million. I mean, it won't be because we're superior players. But
it's hard to get green arrows now, though, isn't it? I mean,
so what's your goal, man?
I'm setting myself minimum top 20k now. I think
minimum as a goal. That's
my first target, and then I'll see where I am in like game week 30. Do you know what I mean? As to whether I need to try and push on or settle or whatever.
Yeah. What fish?
What fish is possible? I think. What fish would I be?
What fish would you be?
Very tricky one, that one, isn't it? I think I'd have to go with a piranha, because all fish get eaten by other fish, don't they? Except for
Piranha.
sharks and piranhas.
Have you ever seen
They're a
that?
bit boring because they're all in one big group, aren't they?
Have you ever seen that Piranha film? I think it was like a horror film from the 70s. It's absolutely one of the
Yeah,
worst horror
yeah.
films ever. Okay, well, let's see if we can find some proper questions. Candy asks, hi Candy. Who finishes high this season, Newcastle or Liverpool? That's a difficult one. What do you reckon, Trig? Newcastle, I'm going to go, of course.
I think it might be Newcastle.
It's looking that way.
They're going to struggle to turn it around, I think, aren't they, Liverpool?
Yeah, I mean, we've been on and off form, but there's not as much pressure on us. Like, usually when the champions can bust, like they have, I'm thinking back to like Chelsea under Mourinho 10 years ago. It doesn't usually improve until they sack their manager, which I don't think Liverpool will do. Do you know what I mean? When it suddenly like just drops off.
Apparently, they're looking at Glasner, aren't they?
Really?
Yeah. Supposedly.
Okay, fine one. Who are our favourite 1 week punts this week? I'd probably actually go for yours, Isaac. I mean, you picked him in our differentials Trig, but I'd probably say Isaac if he's still under 5%. I don't know if he still is.
For this week?
Yeah.
Have we got the fixtures up? I don't know if I haven't even had a look at the fixtures. Shall we have a look at the fixtures? Do you want me to give you some fixtures?
No, I can. Oh, wait, yeah. If you've got them in, have you got them in a file?
Yeah. I'll just present it.
Yeah. Stick it in, mate, and we'll have a look. Yeah.
It takes a few seconds. Now you're paying for your StreamYard, isn't it?
Yeah, well, is it easier for you as well?
No, it's pretty much the same. Do you find it a lot worth it so far?
Well, I got it on the deal, didn't I? I was talking to Shane about it the other day, and he splits it of the double pivot, FPL double pivot, and he splits the money with Kieran. But yeah,
right. Well, we ain't splitting nothing with you.
No. But I paid for it for a year. We'll see how it goes. If after a year it works, I mean, we got the grounds. I can't wait to premiere the sound effect that I've got for Darius tomorrow night, Trig, which I will not spoil. I will not spoil that until. Craig, who is your favourite differential, mate? Craig, I'm going to quickly run to the powder my nose while you do that.
Yep, okay. You notice the times on here, people. These are my times I have to watch all the matches, which is why.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So, first match, 1:30 a.m. I don't think I'm staying up for that one tonight. So, I'm going to have to be up at 4 a.m. for the football for Chelsea. Who else do I want to watch tonight? There's a lot of games on, aren't there, today? All at the same time. It's quite unusual, isn't it? The last few weeks, we've only had like 3 or 4 games on. Then we can all laugh at Liverpool. I think that'd be on about the same time we're having the lock-in, wouldn't it? Maybe the lock-in's on after that. So, yeah, definitely watching the Chelsea match. The good news is, not getting Foden, I don't have to watch a Man City game. I'll just watch Chelsea and just pretend that Man City game isn't on. Right, so I'll tell you what, peeps, I've been no good at doing these live streams because I can just never think of anything to talk about when I do my videos, it's easy, but on this, I find it's difficult. I don't know why Man United have got the last game of the game week again. Right, upset. Someone's asked about upset. So I think Fulham are going to beat Palace. I don't know if that counts as an upset or not. Leeds could beat Liverpool. I'll tell you what, if Leeds play the way they did against Chelsea, then I think they'll win that match. But whether they can play that well again, I just don't know. They were absolutely superb against Chelsea. And I've got a horrible feeling City are going to beat Sunderland quite comfortably. I know Sunderland have done well, but I reckon City are going to get 3 goals this week. And Forest could do okay at Everton as well, I think. Brentford Spurs is an interesting one, isn't it? With the old Brentford manager there at Tottenham. Tottenham have been rubbish at home. And I tell you what, did you see that Mosquera is out for Arsenal for 6 weeks? So I'm actually thinking, I'm looking at Calafiori next week, bringing in Calafiori for that Wolves match. I'll see who's rested in the Bruges match at Arsenal got midweek. And Calafiori's only 5.8, and I've got no Arsenal defenders at the moment. So I'm looking at bringing him in. I don't know what you think of him. Who said Gabriel's back next week? Podge, what are you talking about, boy?
Yeah.
Podge.
Do you remember when we were on? We did that stream with Michael, and he was saying he thought he'd be back in a couple of weeks. He's been rolled out to the new year, isn't he?
I thought he was out until game week 19.
Well, that pretty much is the new year, isn't it? Well, that's
Somebody
New
said
Year's Eve.
somebody said the Villa game, but I think they were talking about the game week 19 Villa game and not the game week 16 Villa game.
Okay. Yeah, well, the game week 19's New Year's Day before New Year's Eve, I think.
Someone's got a contact apparently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, I mean, I've technically still got Gabriel at the moment. I haven't made my transfer yet. So if I did hear he was back next week or whatever, I probably wouldn't sell him because I can just do Rodon to Anderson. But I'd need to know, I'd need a bit more than Podge having Podge's girlfriend's brother's sister works at Arsenal before I make my mind up.
That's the most concrete link of all the time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Raul Jimenez a good differential to Thiago from game week 16. Possibly. I mean, he's my differential player this week in the Pubcast differentials thing. What do you reckon, Trig?
Who's that?
Raul Jimenez instead of Thiago from game week 16. When I think Brentford's fixtures get a little. Actually, no, they don't get that much.
No, they get better. They get better.
Yeah, they get better.
Brentford
Yeah, you're right.
Got a really, because that's why everyone wanted him for game week 16. But I think Thiago is good. A good thing about Thiago is he cost me 6 million because my money's not great in the, my team value is not great. But I did only pay 6 million for Thiago. And now people are paying like 6.7, aren't they? Or 6.8? I don't know how much you paid for him, Gary.
Tonight, I think it was 6. Who's talking about Thiago?
Yeah.
Is
he 6.7 now? Something like that.
No, I think it was 6.8.
Oh, is he that high?
Yeah, I think so. I'll check.
So that's what I mean. So I've kind of clawed back almost 1 million on people.
No, that's good. Yeah, you went very. Yeah, he's 6.8. 6.8.
Yeah. So I mean, and he's been rising so much, hasn't he? Every single game week. I mean, he's going to be 7 million by the time people buy him.
And Menard's going down as well. I mean, that's the other thing, isn't it?
Yeah, true. So it feels like I've clawed back some of my poor team value there. Because for a long time, everyone had Semenyo for like 7 million. And I didn't have him because he went up over 8 million, I think, didn't he, at one stage?
Yeah.
And I thought, I'm not going to pay for extra million for somebody.
Mathis is asking if I have Bruno G, Bruno F, Minter, Saka and Anderson, who would you sell for Foden if money is no issue?
Who's he got? Bruno G.
Bruno F, Fernandez, Minter, Saka and Anderson. I mean,
this is a trouble, isn't it? Because they're all good.
Yeah, well, I guess Anderson is good for his price. very difficult to answer those sort of questions without the context of the entire team, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they're all in demand players, aren't they? All of them, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't like to take Bruno out for him. Anderson, I guess. If money's no object, then you take out Anderson, don't you?
Yeah, I was looking at Minter's fixtures earlier, and they're very strange. He's got like a good fixture, then like a really difficult fixture, then like a good fixture. It's like Burnley. I'm just making this up. It's like Burnley, Man City, Arsenal, Leeds. You know what I mean? It's like because I was looking at him earlier, like whether I'm going to keep him long term. I probably will because he's cheap, isn't he? But yeah.
Yeah, he's got West Ham at home, hasn't he, this week? He does have Burnley at home and West Ham away again. So he's got very good fixtures, actually. I mean, he's away at Arsenal and Liverpool, but then the other games are West Ham at home, Sunderland at home, West Ham away, and Burnley at home. They're terrific. That's probably why Bakar bought Van Hecking, isn't it, the other week?
Yeah. Well, let's try and rally through these tricks. We're getting more and more and more. Enzo out 6.8 million to spend. Go Bruno G or Doku. I would go Bruno Guimaraes.
He's very popular all of a sudden, isn't he, old Bruno G?
Yeah, well, I'm captaining him in me and Andrew's captaincy thingy bob.
I'm hearing his name come up an awful lot.
4 goals, 4 assists. I had a look earlier, which is pretty awesome for.
Not bad, is it?
No, not bad at all.
As long as it's not like Caicedo, which is kind of unrepeatable, because he hasn't been that great in previous seasons, has he? So I don't know what's changed.
No. FPL Project saying who scores more goals this season, Salah or Barry from Everton? I'm definitely going Barry there.
He still hasn't got his goal yet, has he, Barry?
No, I don't think so. Alex Sweet is a channel member. You can check out channel memberships, by the way. If you want to, you can hit the join button. My son is asking if he should play Senesi or Anderson Fulham this week. Tommy
Anderson, I think.
Yeah, Anderson, 100%.
Because they're both going to get DEFCONs, aren't they? But Fulham have got a lot more chance of a clean sheet.
It's far higher odds of a clean sheet, I think, than...
They've got good fixtures, haven't they? That's why I'm getting Anderson in, I think. I mean, they've got Palace at home, Burnley away, Forest at home, and then West Ham away. So very reasonable, aren't they? I mean, they don't keep many clean sheets, and they let him 5 against Man City, but at least Anderson gets DEFCONs, doesn't he? So
this is an interesting one. ATTR says Isaac to Welbeck for 1 week. Who have Liverpool got? No.
Have you got Isaac?
Yeah, Isaac to Welbeck but he says for 1 week.
For West Ham at home. Well, I think West Ham are improving now, aren't they? I mean, they played pretty well against Man United yesterday.
Yeah. But also...
Welbeck's not that brilliant, is he? So
No, 100% not. And also, like...
I wouldn't do it for 1 week. If he's going to do it, you do it. Because Brighton, like I said, they've got West Ham, Sunderland, West Ham and Burnley in the next 6.
Yeah. I'm going to have to...
What do you reckon the odds are of Minter outscoring Foden in the next 6 matches? Very nice fixtures for Minter there.
Sorry, mate. I was just having to deal with a little bit of a troublesome commenter because we haven't got any moderators tonight. I just noticed.
Oh, good. I missed it. Where's the comment?
I've soft blocked him now. What was the question, Trig? Sorry, mate.
Was it about me?
Yeah, he was asking some stupid stuff. So I apologise to the viewers for that. What was your question?
It wasn't David, was it? No. Oh, yeah. Who scores more in the next 6? Minter or Foden?
Foden.
Yeah, that's what people are saying. But I'm not so sure it's... Yeah, you never know with Foden.
He's very reliant on assists, isn't he?
Yeah, he got quite lucky too. I mean, There was a stage when every time he touched the ball, he got an assist.
Mm. Mm. Who do I
Someone wants to
support?
know which prick I picked from Newcastle.
I support
I'm
Newcastle,
struggling
Sean
'cause
Bean.
I was going to bring in Chow this week, but I just got that sneaking suspicion. I think all of them are going to get a rest sometime over the Christmas period, aren't they? Like one game. And I worry it could be this game for Chow. Because
I,
surely Shah's going to get a game at some point, isn't he?
I'm going to defer here to FPL Nightmare, who's also a Newcastle fan, but watches Newcastle a hell of a lot more than me, because apparently Focal put something out, which Newcastle defender should have went, and Shah said Andrew's recommendation was Hall if you want to risk it, but Dan Burns the best pick, like for consistency, because Hall could be rotated. That was his opinion. I'm not going to argue with Andrew's Newcastle knowledge.
And the models all prefer Chow by
Yeah, I know.
quite a big margin actually. It's sort of it's him and nobody according to them. But
Well, I was very near to putting Chow in instead of Lacroix last week, but FPL Paul's saying who finishes higher, Ben Crellin or Nick? Well, obviously Nick.
well, I'm ahead of him at the moment, so
What was this thing about
who
his
knows?
people going on about his free hit team?
Oh well, he put triple Palace defence in it, and he took out Foden on his free hit because he owned Foden already, and he didn't include him in his free hit.
Did that mess
And
him up then?
well, he somehow ended up on like 70 odd points. So,
Really?
but after the first day, it looked ridiculous because he had he'd taken Foden out, and he was relying on triple Palace defence. He looked pretty tired recently, and I know you bought one and you doubled up as well. So obviously
Yeah.
the algorithms were quite keen on Palace defence. It looked like he'd put the team picked an algorithm team basically and asked it to pick a risky team, and it had gone all triple Palace defence because that's what they do, isn't it? On free hits and that they do that all the time. But like, I bet if me and you tried it, we'd goalkeeper'd let in a soft goal after 5 minutes, but Ben Crellin just gets away with it every time because there were only like 40% chance to keep, and if that had happened, his free hit would have been rubbish. But I think those three Palace defenders got him about 35 points. Because you have Munoz, Guiri, and Lacroix or whatever, and he got a massive score.
Oh, that was so frustrating because I had Richards who had 7 or 8 or something, and Lacroix who had 8 or 9, and I still felt bad about it because they probably saved the game week, but you know, Munoz and Gray getting it was ridiculous. Craig, here's one for you. QG1235 says, "How do you think Chelsea would do about Caicedo?"
Well, it didn't start off doing very well, did they, against Leeds?
No.
I mean, Leeds overran them in midfield. I don't know if Bournemouth are better do the same or not, but Chelsea are like that. I mean, they beat Barcelona 3-0. They drew with Arsenal with 10 men, and then they just play absolute rubbish against Leeds. And hopefully that's a one-off, and they go and beat Bournemouth because that's on tomorrow at 3 o'clock kickoff, isn't it, UK time? So I'll be watching that one.
Craig is asking, can we get Trig and D-Unit over here to have a proper lock-in? I'd love it, mate, but it'd probably cost about $4,000 to get you an D-Unit here, wouldn't it, mate, from Australia and New Zealand.
We're going on the studio.
Maybe one day when we're making Let's Talk FPL Andy money, Craig. Let's say maybe then like an entire season of streaming will pay for it. Play Van Dijk or Tarkowski, Joseph asks, Craig.
Tarkowski's been doing really well, hasn't it? I think he had a couple of games where he was rubbish, didn't he? And a lot of people sold him. But the last 3 or 4 weeks, he's been getting big points. Kind of same sort of points the Palace defenders have been getting. I'd probably.
It's gone under the radar a bit.
You probably should start him, to be honest, rather than Virgil van Dijk. But I've got Virgil van Dijk. I'm patiently waiting for this bullet header that's supposed to be arriving. But there's not much sign of it yet. So,
no. I guess is it... Have Everton kept many clean sheets? Because the models have Tarkowski like right up there with Van Dijk, despite the fact Everton have got fairly difficult fixtures.
I think the model likes the DEFCONs, doesn't it? So
it does, yeah. But you can only get 2 from them, and Van Dijk does well on them as well, doesn't it?
I mean, Solio has. I think Virgil van Dijk's still the top defender at the moment on Solio for the next 8 weeks or whatever. That's because Gabriel's out, but I think he is top. Let me have a look. I'll tell you in a second. Yeah, Riley's second, and then it's Tarkowski in third, and Lacroix fourth, Anderson in fifth.
FPL Mackham saying, rate my wildcard, please. Bruggen, Dubravka, Timber, Munoz, Chow, De Kuiper, Alderete, Foden, Minter, Bruno, Lefay, Bruno Guimaraes, Haaland, Thiago, Voltemada. Money in the bank to move Minter to Saka for Wolves. Yeah, I've not looked at wildcard guys. Sounds good.
That Brighton defender's the only one I don't like. I think you're better off just getting Van Heck rather than the wing back or whatever he is.
Yeah, I like him. I quite like it. It's different. It's different, isn't it? You don't see. I know Bruno Guimaraes is being talked about on Twitter and stuff, but you don't see. He's still a very much differential. And
what is his ownership? Let me have a look.
Well, it's under 5% because I think someone had him in the differentials the other day, didn't they?
Mike had him, didn't he, in his team?
He did, yeah. And he's doing well.
Should we put Mike's team up?
Well, let's get through. If you could find it, mate. Yeah. Got any more questions? Not that I can see. Sorry if I've missed your questions. Yeah, cheers, Greg. I'd love it if you bodied for us, mate. The thing is, I can't find you on what do you call it? I can only do it if I have someone's YouTube page and I copy and paste it in. I don't know how else to do it. Maybe ask Az. Maybe I'll ask Az to tell me how to do it. You found that, Trig?
Yeah, he's dropped.
Is he?
Down to 17th or something. I'm just screenshotting his team now. He did better than us. Well, how many points did you get this week?
I can't remember, mate. 60-something, 7 maybe.
Yeah, you got the same score as him, I think. So he got 67. I'll put it on now.
Oh, still doing Elliot Anderson or Chalobah. I must have a username says.
Is Elliot Anderson the midfielder, isn't he? So
yeah, he's the midfielder, yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably play him, I suspect. Bournemouth will probably score. There it is, it's there, Gary.
Okay, mate.
I'll tell you what, he had another bit of a wild week.
I was about to remove you then. I'm getting overly overwhelmed by the number of screenshots, Drew. It's him?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on, mate. Talk us through it, Trig. Talk us through it.
So let's see. He left a lot of points on the bench. Gooey.
Oh, this is the world number. This is the Formula World #1 that we had on the show last week. For anyone who doesn't know who we're talking about,
he played. Who did Michaeli play? Did he play Liverpool?
He had a difficult fixture. I remember that.
Yeah, I think it was Liverpool, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And he,
But he's a complete maverick, isn't he?
yeah, I know. Imagine if he played Gooey, he'd probably thought that would have been what, an extra 14 points, wouldn't it? So let me have a look. So an extra 14 points would
But
have
he
put
got
him
Neto
right
in.
back up there.
I was laughing at him for getting Neto in against Arsenal, and Neto returned. Everything
Yeah,
he
I know.
touches turns to gold.
We thought he was a bit silly getting Neto, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. I mean, who's
And,
got Eager Jesus? He didn't have him in his team. That must have been, he must have transferred him in. He didn't have him in when he was on last week.
if he'd played Gooey, he'd be second in the world now. So it makes a hell of a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's not joined our mini league. Well, to be honest, I don't really want him to join our mini league because it kind of makes the mini league pointless, then, doesn't it? He joined D units. He joined D units.
That was a goat pick he made last week. Igor Jesus. Oh, this is a free hit team, by the way. This is a free hit.
No, it's not, is it?
I better double check.
I'm sure he didn't free hit, mate, because he had a lot. Oh, no, yeah, you're right. He didn't have a lot of these players in, did he?
Yeah, it's a free hit.
And he ended up getting. Well, you can tell there he's completely and utterly maverick. Let's do a little sound effect. Free hits. This was a rogue free hit, wasn't it?
Igor Jesus from Forest.
Yeah.
What a good pick that was.
2 Chelsea players versus Arsenal.
Chelsea defender against us. And they nearly kept a clean sheet too, didn't they? With 10 men. But it nearly worked.
It's bloody, I don't know, whatever he is on, I want some of it.
I mean, it's not a bad free hit, is it, really?
No. Oh, but this is game week 14, so he free hit in a different week than us. Of course,
yeah. We did it in 13. We were trying to persuade him to do it in 13, weren't we?
Yeah, we would have done. But we would have done
36. He only got 36 in game week 13.
Okay. This is
should have
different
listened to us.
Yeah. All right, that makes sense then. That makes sense. Well, okay. Trig, we've been on for an hour, mate. I don't want to go on for too long. Yeah, I'm powered by Beer's channel. Yeah, cheers, Greg. I will Greg _FPL. Greg, so anything you want to say before we wrap up, mate? Please do join us. We'll be on. No game tomorrow. No evening game tomorrow, Trig. So we will be.
Oh, I thought there was Liverpool. What time's the Liverpool? Or is that 4:30 UK?
I'm sure I checked earlier. Let me just double check. So we will be going live tomorrow. No, there isn't one. We'll be going live tomorrow, pretty much immediately after the Leeds Liverpool game. It's 5:30, man.
Oh yeah, perfect.
So we'll be going at.
Interesting, isn't it?
Well.
There's a lot of games tomorrow too, so we're going to have a lot to wade through, aren't we?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. We don't usually get that many on a Saturday.
No, not at 3 o'clock. I mean, I think last week there was only like 2 or 3 of them, wasn't there?
And did you say the game week 16 deadline? It's a 1:30 p.m. deadline again.
Ah, 3 p.m. starts. Chelsea and Everton.
Only two. Yeah, Chelsea and Liverpool. Well, Chelsea versus Everton.
Brighton.
Yeah, so there's no. But then Burnley versus Fulham is 5:30, and Arsenal Wolves.
Oh, shit, that's a late one.
I know. Yeah. So anyway, so please do, if you're new around here, please do please do subscribe. Please join us at 7:40 tomorrow with FPL D Unit. If he's still alive or still awake after all the streaming he's been doing this week. I don't know. Did you say he? Someone said to me, he said, I can't do a live stream. I spoke to him about it. I can't do a deadline stream this week or a watch along. What should I do? And this was on Tuesday, and then he did a bloody deadline stream and a watch along. The man is possessed. He is possessed by the FPL gods. And congratulations to Dean as well, because he hit 5,000 subscribers today as well. So,
that was quick.
I know he was only on. He was only on a 800. Sorry, 8,000.
I'll be back in a second. Hang on.
Okay, man. Yeah, he was only on when I was on the stream with him last night. The watch along with him last night. He was only on. Yeah, he was like 140 away, and I joked with him that maybe he could hit 5,000 before the deadline on Saturday, and he said it. So, well done to the D and well done to Darius. He's on powdered beer, Gary. Even though, hi Shane, we're about to go. I don't know why I'm waiting for Trig. I'm gonna end the stream actually. I'm ending the stream, Trig. I said we were gonna end the stream.
I'm on the way back now. I'm nearly back. Oh, I got caught short. I've done a park run this morning, like 8 o'clock park run. So I've done that, come back here, and I'm like, shall we go live, Gary? Shall we go live? So I've been drinking loads of water because I did the 5K. So
Trig, I'm on like my 8th beer. I need to go to bed, mate. So I'm going to end it here. Please join us at 7:40 p.m. tomorrow night, where we will see if Trig has taken a hit for Foden and if my free transfers are worked out. And please do go and subscribe to FPL Hippie, who is saying he's chuffed with his 40 subscribers. Very good shorts he does. Very good shorts.
And I've made my mind up. I'm not taking a hit for Foden. This show has kind of made my mind up for me.
It was because I told you, wasn't it? That was the.
You're not even drinking the normal size cans. Are they extra large cans?
You get 2 sizes in the UK. I like the 500 milliliter one, but you can't get them. So I now buy one of each. They sort of even each other out.
Well, how big is that big one?
That's a pint size, and this is. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream. Cheers, everyone. See you tomorrow night. Have a good game week.
People.